Hi, it's Allison Murray, and I'm going to show you how to put your grades into Skyward. So from your Home or Access page, you hit Teacher Access and My Gradebook, and go to the class you want to put grades in. And then you go up here to Assignments. So you come down, Add Assignment, and the screen will open. And you click on category to pick the category, and these should be the categories you already set up. So in this case, I had 20% classwork, 10% homework, 20% quiz, and 50% test. So I'm going to say this is a test. You type the description in here. It will not take it unless you have a description, so we'll call this the Unit 1 test. If you want to put more of a detailed description in, you can. Then you put the assignment date, the proposed due date, and these actually have to be days school is in session, so it won't work if it's like a day off or a Sunday, and they also have to be in the same quarter that's currently open. If the due date changes or you have your own due date, you can put in the actual due date. I'm not quite sure what that means. Maximum score, so how many points? So we'll say this is a 50%, 50-point test. It's going to be on the weight multiplier is 1. I usually keep that as 1. Sometimes I change it to less, but not too often. And notice it's click post to family access and post to student access. So these grades will immediately, with those two clicked, they'll immediately come up when the parent or the student checks the grades. They'll be able to see them. I don't know why you wouldn't want those clicked. Show student result as a score. You also have a choice of unweighted score, a check, a percent, or a grade mark. I usually keep it either as score or percentage. And if you have several classes that have the same assignment, so you don't have to keep typing this in like I had in a chemistry class. Of course, all my chemistry classes would have the same assignment. I could check those or not. And so this assignment would immediately go into the gradebook of the checked classes. I can save it and go back. I could add another, but most of the time I save and score. I put the assignment in and I'll put the scores in. And so I can actually put in each student's score. We'll say Carlos got a 30, 20. I'm making these up. If you're not counting the assignment because the student was out or something, you can click on that. If the assignment is missing, you click on that one. If you have a comment, like you want to say out sick, you can type it in there. Once you have, you'll notice there's, I think these are all the comments I've ever used. If you have the same comment as one of those, you can do that. You can also mass assign everybody the same comment. You also have options over to the right where you can assign everybody a 50. You can curve by adjusting the scores up by however many points. You can remove all the scores if you screwed up and need to start again. You can assign everybody a doesn't count. You can remove the doesn't count. After you've assigned missings, you can remove those. So you do have some options when you have all the scores put in. And you don't have to put them all in. Like if you only have some of them graded and you want to put those grades in, you can do that. Always remember to save. And you'll see they come up in the grade book. Okay, so and they come up under right here under the assignment. And if we want to go back in and add some more grades, we go into score entry, and notice I didn't count Carlos's 30, and so it didn't come up. We don't want to do that to poor Carlos. So we can add some more grades. We can, put a 0 in for one that's missing, and save that. Okay, and all the assignments would come up here, and of course they come up before the quarter one. And you'll notice it starts to accumulate quarter one's average. If I had more assignments, they'd all be calculated in together based on the percentages from the categories, and also the final average. So you and the students both know exactly where the student stands for the quarter and their final grade. And there's one other way you can go in once you've got your gradebook set up and your scores in. If you want to go in and change a few here and there, maybe you've got a pile of late papers, you can hit quick scoring and it'll open all the assignments and you can just type the numbers in. So if there were several assignments in, they would all be open, and just make sure to save them. And you notice the green showed what changed. Okay, and that's how you enter students' scores in the Skyward Gradebook. Thank you.